guys. You join, everyone is pretty much on the same playing field, whether you're an officer, whether you're enlisted. Once you come in, you are learning everything on the job. Promotions and how much you make is based on how much time you've been in the service, as well as learning the ins and outs of the service. So now that I'm leaving the service, I have to kind of start over, kind of reprogram my brain and go from army-inized, if that's a word, to more mainstream and appealing to civilian employers. So in this video, I am going to talk about, first of all, just a couple of tips about resume writing in general that will help anyone, whether you were in the Army, in the Navy, in the Marines, worked anywhere in a civilian workforce, or, and, not or, and, just some ways to de-army or de-military your resume and make it more mainstream for the civilian workforce. So whether you're in the military or not, whether you're transitioning out or just thinking about it, or if you're a civilian and you're just about to move to a different career or you're ready to look for something different, this video can help you. So let's just get right into the tips, okay? Oh, resumes. Oh my goodness. They are so nerve-wracking. Your resume is pretty much a snapshot of you, who you are, why they should choose you, why you should be hired, why you should be able to negotiate your pay, what makes you stand out from the crowd. Your resume is the first thing employers will see about you. So you want to make sure it's done right. So the first tip that I have about resume writing is that it should be one page. I know I've seen one page or no more than 2 pages. Y'all, one page. If a job is going up, an employer is looking at hundreds, possibly hundreds of resumes. They ain't got time to go to page 2. One page, guys. You want to give them a snapshot of why they should choose you. Second thing, you want to stand out. You want it to be bold. You want it to tell exactly why they should put it on there, put keywords on there. You want to stand out, but you don't want to do too much. You don't want to have little fancy colors. Now, I've seen some resumes with pictures on it. I'm on the fence about that. I don't need them to see what I look like. This is like a blind audition. This is The Voice. You know, I just need them to know and choose me based on my worth and what I can bring to their company, not necessarily that I fit the mold that they're looking for. They already see I'm checking African American, so if they're looking for quotas, that's all they're going to get. They're not getting no picture. But you want to stand out from the crowd. I kind of threw number 3 in there. It's keywords. You want to go onto the website, look at the jobs that you are applying for, and use keywords from their description. Trustworthy, leader. I got a little cheat sheet over here. Advanced, exceeds the standard, demonstrated. Whatever it is that they say that they're looking for, that's what you want to be. You want to at least have their minimum requirements in your resume, but you want to exceed those. You want to show, okay, yes, this is what you're looking for. I got all that, and then here's what I have as well. But you want to use those keywords because the keywords is what's going to get your resume at the top of their list. Okay, when I do a search engine and I'm looking for certain things, if you have the keywords in there that I'm looking for, you are going to come higher and higher and higher on the list. Come on, we know about algorithms by now, okay? So I think I'm on number 4. Number 4, you want to do your research on the company. You want to, first of all, know that this company aligns with what you stand for. You don't want to apply for a company that you don't really their mission is not something that you really feel. You know, you want to do your research on the company. What do they stand for? Is there advancement opportunities? There are so many websites where you can go and you can get reviews on jobs and what they're looking for and what they ask, and you know how their process goes and what it really looks like to work there. So you want to do your research on that company before you put your time and energy and effort into filling out them freaking online applications, because you will upload your resume, right? And then they still ask you to fill in all your work history. I'd be like, bro, just pull it from the resume, please, okay? But most times they don't. So you don't want to waste your time. You don't want to waste their time. And you want to make sure that you guys align into one another and that your resume aligns with what their mission is. So do your research. Also, it helps for interviewing, which interviews will come later. It's going to be another video. But if you don't know anything about the company, you're not going to be successful in the interview, because they're going to ask you, Mrs. James, why would you like to work for our company? And you got to answer that question. So if you don't know anything about the company, how are you going to be successful? Okay, let me see. Is that all of them? Oh, okay. One more, 5. My last and final tip for resume writing is to have multiple. You want to have multiple resumes. So you want to have that standard resume that you always have. You can easily kind of whip out, you know, when you need it, just that standard, everyday, kind of all facets resume. And then you want to have a working resume. That is the one that is your standard, but you're going to do a little save as. So every time that you change it based on the job that you're applying for, because different jobs have different keywords. Come on here, go back to the other tips. Yes. So you want to have that working resume that you can change. You can do a save as, and you have different ones for different industry. So customer service, sales, marketing, business, whatever you're applying for, you know, you want to have a different one for each industry. And then if there's a specific job that you're applying for and they just don't really fit in, you want to be able to change it up a little bit, right? Give them what they want, use their keywords, and then do save as. That is your working one. So those are all of the tips that I have for resume writing. I try to make it a little fun for you guys, because this is serious business, but I mean, in everything, you want to have a little fun, right? You want to always show your personality and allow them to see who you are, right? So I thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I am Renee. I do lifestyle, family vlogs, a little bit of beauty, and of course I am transitioning out of the military, so there are a plethora of military transition videos such as this one. So please join the family, join the club, join the channel, and until next time, bye.